Casper. I've already spoken to him in the first half. I wonder what he's saying on this occasion. I get the feeling that they're exchanging more than the time of day at the moment. Farrell with the throw. Saunders. Well, it's gone up. It's spinning viciously. Loram gets the touch. Now Joyce. Good header from Pender, but falls for Mark Loram. Well, beginning to have quite an influence at the start of this second half. It's the shot in. Gets a second chance, does he? Farrell caught in possession by Myers. Loram gets it forward. And the referee gives the free kick. The Torquay fans unhappy and felt that Dean Edwards had a considerable advantage. And I think Mr. Martin probably in a no-win situation there. He saw the foul and he gave it. Myers, Elliott on the far post. Good header from him. Pearce well behind it in the end. Saunders in with the header. This is Eli. The flag though is up. It'll be a free kick for offside. Look at that free kick again. Chris Myers it was who stepped up to take it, floated it towards the far post. Matt Elliott taking up a good position then. Good header from him, but Pearce right behind it. Holmes then with the free kick. In towards Evans. Good header from Pender, but climbing unfairly on the back of Stuart Evans. Free kick in a dangerous position, this. Elliott again coming up. Loram and Myers both lining up. Either one of them might have a shot at goal from this distance. Elliott just mixing in amongst the Burnley wall. Saunders comes up as well, runs over the ball, goes alongside the wall himself. Loram, not too far over the bar in the end. Mark Loram, good effort from him. And the referee giving the free kick. Loram was who stepped up to take it. Floated the ball, the wall broke, curved nicely, but just a little too high. In the meantime, Burnley have got a substitute warming up on the bench, and the referee's told him he's got to put a tracksuit top on if he's going to warm up. Again, Frank Casper has intervened, and this time I think the referee wants to talk to Mr. Casper. And I suppose officially he can't be booked. But Mr. Martin has told you once, he's told him twice, and he says, I don't want to have to speak again. Stay in your box, Frank. Linesman also telling him that he's got to be quiet. And Frank Casper not enjoying the hospitality normally extended here on the English Riviera. In the meantime, it's a goal kick to Burnley. There's all sorts of altercations, it seems, going on. Chris Pearce asking players to come back. And towards Francis. Saunders up with a good header again. Now Holmes. Evans. Davis. He picked up by Myers, though. Finds Loram. The flick with the outside of the boot towards Edwards. Loram crossing, Evans coming to the near post. He has almost let it slip from his grasp. Quite grateful to grab it in the end. Saunders again up well. He's done well in the air. This is Holmes. Joyce. And Mickey Holmes. Loram. Nisham in front of him. Fouled by Loram. Free kick to Burnley. Let's look at that cross again. It was Loram who got it in. Evans coming in fast, but Chris Pearce getting down the ball, almost slipping from his grasp, but clinging on safely in the end. This is Curran. Into touch. So Ian Bray with the throw towards Francis. Myers with a chance to get it clear. Fouls in there. Towards Joyce. Hamilton. Holmes with the header. Evans with the flick on. Husband's flag is up. So the referee waves play on. Elliott with the header. Now Evans. A little flick with the outside of his boot. But Hamilton's got plenty of time. Mark Loram had quite an influence at the start of this second half. Only Torquay player, in fact, who played in the last playoffs against Scunthorpe and Swansea. Referee's whistle gone. Elliott not very happy, and he's going to be in trouble, I think, with the referee for that. He wants to talk to Elliott, showing a little bit of dissent. Mr. Martin says, I'm not having any more of that. Elliott becomes the 6th player to view the yellow card in close-up. So Jacob and Farrell, the free kick. Jacob, who takes it, floats it in. Howells comes for it, claims it confidently. And clearance from him towards Edwards. Fender away. Myers. That's heading towards our commentary position. Drops into the crowd, fortunately. We're going to have a substitution in the meantime. It's going to be Danny Sonner coming on, 18-year-old, replacing Roger Eli. Sonner, a striker, got 34 goals in the A-team and the reserve team this season. Free kick, Deakin fouling Myers. An hour gone then in this match. Torquay still leading 1-0. But they'll be looking for a second goal at least to take with them to the second leg at Turf Moor on Wednesday. Myers with the free kick. Headed towards the far post. And Jacob to get it away. Bray, looking for Francis. Holmes reads the situation well, and Curran then plays it back to his goalkeeper. Evans and Pender again challenging. And Evans' hand actually came up under Pender's armpit at that point. substitutes warming up on both sides of the pitch, but not sure that anyone is imminently going to be introduced. Mr. Martin giving the free kick, a handball to Stuart Evans. Gray then to take the free kick. It long. Saunders again gets it away though. Measham. Burdock. Frank Casper is again out of his box. I think they should really rename him Jack, actually. He's sort of Jack in the box. He's popping up every now and again. And Mr. Martin gesticulating. Edwards took that ball down well. He's got Loram and Evans in the middle if he can get the cross in. But, Davis, in the end, doing well, wins the goal kick. Burnley fans, about 700 of them or so, having made the journey down from Lancashire this morning. Saunders again up with the challenge. Loram with the flick, looking for Evans. And puts it out of play. Paul Holmes. And towards Evans. Pender gets it away. Elliott. Bounce there, perhaps gives you some idea of just how hard and bumpy this pitch is. Outside the football season, of course, that normally ends traditionally with the FA Cup final, as I'm sure we all know was yesterday. Hamilton. Chance perhaps for Salah to get his first touch. Eludes him and goes out of play. Davis. And Holmes. Can't quite keep it in play. The referee wants words with someone now. We'll have a chat with the linesman, I think. He's one of the few people that Mr. Martin hasn't spoken to very much this afternoon. But now wants to talk to Joe Jacob, I think. Being called over, or is it John Francis? John Francis. And I think he too is going to get the treatment from Mr. Martin. Well, John Martin is an accountant, so he shouldn't really have too much trouble in keeping track of all the names he's got in his notebook. I know, I think it's now 7 in the debit column. 8 if you count Frank Casper. I think he may be coming over for another notebook. Oh no, he's going to take Wes Saunders' name as well. And Saunders can't quite believe it. And I think that's now 8 players and a manager. Mr. Martin could get a full set perhaps by the time the game's over. And yellow cards all round. While all that's been going on, Andy Rowland has been warming up on the far touchline for Torquay United. Possibility that John Impey may well want to introduce another striker and perhaps build on this 1-goal lead. It's Jacob. Francis. Battling hard for it. Deakin finds Farrell. Sonner's made a good run. Elliott gets it away. And Francis goes down. The referee says free kick. Resists the temptation. And Casper just comes out for a moment. Waiting to get the ball back. It'll be Andy Farrell, I think, to take the free kick. Davis and Pender are both up there. Sonner's in there too, as is Francis. Jacob arriving. And Elliott getting it away. Jacob trying to find a space for the shot. Ray can't control it. And in the end, puts it out rather aimlessly. An opportunity wasted for Burnley. Ian Bray would have wanted to have done a little better than that, I think. Bray again with the long ball forward. Sonner in pursuit, gets past Saunders, but Howell stretches for it. Had planned to go to Wembley yesterday, Gareth Howells, see his big brother. Stay at home and watch it on television instead. This is Curran. Edwards, Evans. Charged down by Davis. And now Hamilton. Myers. Moore losing his footing. Sonner with the nod on. Saunders judging it well. Curran. Team towards Evans. Pender again getting the better of him. Now Farrell. Sonner. Pender. Bobbling about, and the ball hasn't hit the floor for, I don't know, 20-30 seconds. And the referee accuses Francis of committing the foul. He's got a bang on the head. And Torquay have a free kick. Saunders floats it in towards Elliott. Flick on from him. McHolmes. Evans coming in on it. Pierce out and punching it well. Just caught by Stuart Evans. No malintent, I don't think. Francis. Now Myers. Evans. Pender trying desperately to get at the ball. Evans holding him off well. Joyce rather tripping over the ball then. Gets away with it though. Elliott. Curran. Ricky Holmes. Now Myers. Good challenge from Deakin. And Francis with a bit of space, loses his footing, and Saunders in turn loses the ball. Measham with the throw, Holmes across quickly. Myers with the flick on. Oh, going off Myers' foot, and off Jacob's head. I don't think either of them knew much about that. And Farrell brought down by Elliott, who again is not happy with the referee's decision, but on this occasion it's better of saying too much to Mr. Martin. Free kick to Burnley. Dangerous position. It's the sort of area from which Farrell had a go in the first half. Jacob is lining up as if he may have a bang. Comes off the Torquay wall. Again doing its job well. And Holmes completes the clearance. This is Jacob. Sonner trying to find a bit of space. Challenged well by Saunders. So corner to Burnley. Jacob to take it. And players lining up on that near post. Davis and Pender there. Howell's getting a good fist on it. Now Deakin. Jacob. Oh, he's going to get half away. Deakin with the shot. And Deakin just not really getting under it. Known affectionately as Whoosh by the Burnley fans. Something to do with the way he plays the ball, apparently. Every time he gets it, it's whoosh up the field. But trying to get the Burnley players going. To get back into this game. Saunders. Now Farrell. And for Sonner to chase. Saunders gets a foot on it, comes off John Francis, but used a hand, I think, controlling it. Free kick to Torquay. Pender again up above Evans. He's done well, John Pender. Free kick though. Foul on Chris Myers. Saunders takes the ball short. Myers, perhaps the chance for the shot. No great power in that. Saunders up well. Now Loram. Ball for Edwards to chase. Bouncing awkwardly. Davis reading it well. And trying to set Francis away. Curran. Davis again. Francis. Holmes. Side putting it back on the outside of the boot to Gareth Howells. So, 15 minutes left. Torquay United leading by that goal after 4 minutes from Dean Edwards. They'd dearly like a second. Burnley, for their part, would dearly like an equaliser. Free kick. Burnley. Yes, showing us the maker's name on the ball. Saunders finding Myers. And Loram. Goes over the head of little Joe Jacob. Hamilton. Myers getting underneath it. Then getting up above Jacob. Now Pender. Long ball forward. This is Farrell. Challenged all the way by Myers. Finds Sonner. Nice ball from him to Measham, but can't quite keep it in play. Torquay to get the throw. And they get the throw this time. Measham. Return from Farrell. Measham gets a second bite. Now Joyce. Joyce handles the ball, carries it over. Pender going up. Evans going back with him. There's John Francis lining up at the back post. Put it out towards him, and Pender gets the header. Comes off Elliott. Howells is there. Oh, he's losing his grip. Brought down by Francis, I think. And the referee will bring play back for a free kick to Torquay. Holmes again, and it will be a free kick. And I think the referee, anxious to complete his set, will talk to David Hamilton and will take his name. Mr. Martin will need to just check his notebook. There's the challenge. It was a bit of a strong one, wasn't it, from David Hamilton? And in fact, I think he's been shown the red card. So David Hamilton is sent off. And Mr. Martin appears to have been building up to that sort of thing. And Hamilton was named number 9, I think, in his book. And when your number's up, and off he goes. So, some 12 minutes left. Burnley reduced to 10 men. Curran with a free kick. Another free kick, this time to Burnley. Anxious to get on with it quickly. And Danny Sonner. Davis fires the ball forward, aimed towards Francis. Curran just shepherding it out for the throw-in. And Torquay make their numerical advantage count in these last 12 minutes or so. This is Loram. Brought down, notices the referee, play on. Pender. Elliott with the challenge. Davis up. Now Measham. And Chris Pearce is out. Saunders, again a good header from him. Myers thumping it forward, trying to get Dean Edwards moving. Ball out of play though. Pearson with the throw, Francis with the flicker. Saunders. Now Jacob. Little chip from him. Holmes going to be pulled down by Francis, but still managed to get the header in. Now Elliott gets it back to the goalkeeper. Curran. Howells thumping it downfield. Bray with the header. Holmes having to backpedal. Saunders. It's a real old-fashioned up and under. Evans is steaming in on it. Edwards is coming as well, but Evans commits the foul. Free kick to Burnley. He's just taking a little bit of a knock. Turning his right leg a little bit, I think. Fans just getting behind their side a little bit at the moment, trying to lift them in this last 10 minutes or so towards another goal. Curran, is that one far too long? he certainly seems to be in a bit of trouble. Whether it's a pull. Certainly didn't appear to be involved in any sort of collision. Yes. Not his kicking foot, it's his left leg, in fact, that I think has caught him in the problems. This is Sonner. Got Measham making the run outside him. He's far too short for him. And Paul Holmes, good game as Paul Holmes, slotting into the left-back position in place of the injured John Uzel. Evans pulled over. Free kick to Torquay. A little over 7 minutes remaining. Myers then with the free kick. Towards Stuart Evans. Pender didn't appear to get on his shoulder, but the referee says play on. Elliott. There's a goal. Matthew Elliott has scored for Torquay United. Torquay 2-0 up. And that will be quite an advantage if they can hold on to that for these last 7 or 8 minutes to take to Turf Moor. Matthew Elliott, the scorer for Torquay, got some important goals this season. The free kick floated in. It certainly appeared as if Pender might just have fouled Stuart Evans at this point. Seemed to be climbing on his shoulder, got the header in. The ball bobbled about and just chipped back in there. Came to Matthew Elliott through a crowd of players and into the corner. Chris Pearce, no chance. So Torquay 2-0 up, 6 minutes left. This is Curran trying to find Edwards. Davis across. And Joyce. Linesman's flag is up though. Offside. Francis and Sonner. Francis again. Chipped in towards Joe Jacob. Just inches over the top of him. And Curran can get it away. Evans adjudged to have just backed into John Pender. Farrell with the free kick. He's slotted into the sweeper role, Andy Farrell. Following that dismissal of David Hamilton. The referee not happy, and it's Torquay wanting to bring on a substitute. Mickey Holmes is going off, and it's going to be Andy Rowland coming on. So Torquay taking off midfield player, bringing on a striker. I wonder whether they'll go in search of the third goal, or whether they perhaps just consider that Andy Rowland's a good player to have for these sort of situations. It was over the head of Elliott, but he was pushed by Francis. It will be a free kick. Howells then ups it downfield towards Evans. Wins it this time. Someone finding Francis. Elliott just putting it into touch. Bray comes racing up to take the throw. Francis. Bray getting the cross in. And that just bobbled about a little awkwardly for a moment or two. Gareth Howells, I'm sure, was always confident of taking it. I suspect there were one or two fans behind his goal there who just had their hearts in their mouths for him. Curran. Rowland's just losing his footing a bit. He's fouled the chance to knock it back. Sanders again getting up well. Rowlands. Myers. Looking for Edwards. We've got Rowland up in support. Towards the far post, Evans coming in on it. And that could have been number 3 for Torquay United. The ball eventually goes out for a throw. Measham with the throw. Ball still in play. Or is it? No, the linesman's flags up. Torquay win the throw. Well, on my watch, we're now moving into time added on for injuries, as Curran takes the long throw. Aimed towards Evans. And indeed, there's no time to be added on for injuries. Mr. Martin brings the game to a close. A thoroughly satisfying first leg as far as Torquay United are concerned. They've beaten Burnley by 2-0 in this first leg. Dean Edwards getting the first goal, in fact, after just 4 minutes. And the second coming from Matt Elliott to make it 2-0 to Torquay United in this opening leg. The fans come on. A bad-tempered game in many ways, with David Hamilton being sent off for Burnley. 8 other players booked, plus, of course, Frank Casper, the Burnley manager. But the end result is that Torquay United fans are celebrating. They've seen a good performance from their side today, beating Burnley by 2-0 here at Plainmoor.
So really tremendous news here at Plainmoor for the Torquay United fans. They'll take a 2-goal advantage up to Burnley on Wednesday night. Well, with me now is the Torquay manager, John Impey. John, presumably you're pretty happy with that scoreline.
Yes, we're very pleased. We thought we deserved it at the end of the day, but looking at the game, obviously before we started, if we said that we would like to have taken a 2-0 lead to Turf Moor to Burnley on Wednesday, it would have been the ideal situation.
Now, tell me about that second goal, because you must have felt that it wasn't going to come at one point.
Oh, to be honest with you, the game, it wasn't one of the best footballing games. It was a very close-fought, contested game. And we had a free kick and it got played into the box, and it was a bit of a scrappy go. It came up to Matthew Elliott. I think it bounced 3 times before it went in the corner.
And what about improvements for the game to come? Because at the end of the day, it was still quite a scrappy performance at times.
That's right. Obviously, the pitch here it was a little bit bobbly today. We've had the grounds in water for the last 2 or 3 days to try and keep it a little bit moist. But in saying that, there's so much at stake, and to have a good footballing game as well, I think the public might be asking for a bit too much. At the end of the day, it's nitty-gritty, and we obviously want to get to Wembley.
Now, I know you're a little bit worried about the players having to face a 20,000-strong crowd up at Turf Moor there. Are you still confident, though?
Oh, yeah, we've got to be, because at the end of the day, we won't sit back when we go to Turf Moor, because, 6 weeks ago, we went up to Turf Moor and we didn't sit on our backsides. Any opportunity we got forward, and we've got to do exactly the same on Wednesday.
So you reckon at the end of the day, that's going to be it? You're going to be through to the playoffs?
No, I'm not actually saying that. I'm just saying it's going to be a very, very tight game, but obviously it gives us a good advantage.
That's it from us here at Plainmoor. We'll be sending our cameras up to Turf Moor to follow that game on Wednesday night. But from all of us here at Plainmoor, a very good afternoon to you.